Have you ever wondered what really happens when the world is asleep, when the clock strikes 3 and the streets are silent? In that mysterious hour of the night, when even the moon holds its breath, magic moves quietly through the shadows. This is the story of one such night, and of a brave little girl who dared to follow her curiosity into a world unlike anything she ever imagined. In a quiet orphanage tucked away in the heart of London, a young girl named Sophie lies awake long after everyone else has gone to sleep. She's always been different, sharp-eyed, curious, and unwilling to accept the ordinary. One night, while peering out of her window during the so-called witching hour, she sees something impossible: a giant, cloaked in shadows, walking silently through the streets, stopping at houses, and blowing something through their windows. In an instant, the giant spots her watching. And before Sophie can scream, a massive hand reaches through the window, snatches her up, and disappears into the night. Sophie wakes up in a strange cave, surrounded by enormous furniture and shelves filled with glowing jars. She's in Giant Country, a secret world hidden from humans. And the giant who took her isn't the kind that eats people. He's the big friendly giant, or the BFG. He explains that he had to take her because she saw him and might tell others. But unlike the other giants who live nearby, the BFG is kind-hearted, gentle, and a bit quirky. Sophie soon learns that the BFG survives on a disgusting vegetable called snoscumber, and drinks a bubbly green liquid called frobscottle, which causes whiz-poppers, a fizzy floating kind of gas that lifts you off your feet with a loud surprise. She's both grossed out and amazed. But the most magical thing about the BFG is his job: he catches dreams. Every night, he journeys to Dream Country, a glowing, swirling forest of light and color, where dreams float like fireflies. He captures them in jars and mixes them into new dreams, which he gently delivers to children while they sleep. Sophie is fascinated, especially when she sees the dreams moving and flickering like living things. However, life in Giant Country isn't all magic. The other giants are brutal, dangerous, and much larger than the BFG. They have names like Fleshlumpeter and Bloodbottler, and they feast on human beings, sneaking into cities to kidnap and eat children. They bully the BFG for being different, for being kind. They storm into his cave, smashing things and threatening to sniff out the human he might be hiding. Sophie hides just in time. But the danger is real. And she knows it's only a matter of time before the giants hurt someone else. Determined to stop them, Sophie convinces the BFG that they must do something bold. They can't fight the giants with force, but maybe they can fight with dreams. That's when Sophie comes up with a daring idea: they'll give the queen a dream. Not just any dream, a nightmare, showing the truth about the child-eating giants. If she believes it, she might help stop them. The BFG is unsure at first, but with Sophie's courage and clever thinking, he agrees. The two sneak into the royal palace at night. The BFG moves silently, stepping over guards and slipping through shadows. He gently places Sophie near the queen's bed and blows the dream into her mind. The queen wakes, shaken by the nightmare, and even more shocked to find a real little girl in her room, saying the dream is true. At first, there's disbelief. But Sophie's bravery, and the BFG's gentle, respectful presence, convince the queen. She summons her advisors and military commanders. After hearing the whole story, they agree they must capture the giants. As dawn breaks, helicopters, nets, and soldiers follow Sophie and the BFG back to Giant Country. The giants are fast asleep. One by one, they're caught and airlifted away, roaring in rage. Their fate? Exiled to a remote island, with only snoscumbers to eat forever. Finally, peace returns. No more children will be taken. No more fear at night. Sophie is given a new life at the palace, filled with warmth, kindness, and safety, something she never had at the orphanage. She no longer feels alone. She's part of something big, something magical. But she misses the BFG. Back in his cave, the BFG continues catching dreams.